Hi and welcome to another Vision Australia product demo. And in this demo I want to show you a really cool product called the Mini Guide Holder. And of course what the Mini Guide is, it's an ultrasound device that picks up objects in front of you that you can set for 1 meter, 1.5, 2 meters, 4, even up to 8 meters away. So the closer you get to an object, it starts to vibrate faster, and the further you're away from an object, it vibrates slower. And of course, if there's no objects in front of you, it doesn't vibrate anyway. So the trick of this one, normally the Mini Guide's a handheld unit. What I've got on my cane here is the actual Mini Guide holder, which basically turns my cane into a smart ultrasound, if you like, cane with the Mini Guide itself. So what I've got here is I've got a wing nut that's attached to an O-ring that goes around the handle of the cane. So when you first put this on, you can sort of pull the O-ring out and sort of clip it together or close it together. And then what this little wing nut here does, it tightens it up to give you a solid connection. In this case, I've got the initial part of the holder screwed on to, if you like, to the actual handle of the cane. I did try it on this one to put it on the main part of the cane, but just for my own personal experience, I prefer it on the handle. So that's how you attach it to the cane via the wing nut. Now, here's the really cool bit. This holder is where the actual Mini Guide goes, and then this lever here is where you can adjust the tilt of the Mini Guide. So you can point it straight forward, you can point it up, you can put it down, anywhere you like, remembering that your cane is going to be at an angle when you use it, and I'll show you in a minute when I put the Mini Guide in. All right, so I've got the Mini Guide in my pocket, so I'm just going to grab it out. And of course, I've already taken the top off the Mini Guide. Let me just do that again for you. So that's the clip on the top of the Sonar units. I'm going to take it off, and then what I'm going to do now is push it in the bottom of the actual holder, and as you can tell, I'm now going to hold the lanyard through that gap in the holder as I pull it up, and now it's firmly secured in the holder. So then if I do this, it's not going to go anywhere. And then what I normally do, and I won't bother doing it now, but just because I'm paranoid about things falling out, I can then wrap this unit, or sorry, wrap the lanyard around the handle of the cane. So if the Mini Guide comes out, it's just going to be held up by the lanyard. So I'm just going to let it slide there for the moment. So at the moment, if I held that at the moment and put it that way, so it's actually at a tilt, that's not really going to work because it's going to point at the ground. Okay, because remember when I said when you're using the cane, your cane's at an angle. So let me grab the magic lever, and you pull it out. So now look, it's nice and floppy. And then you can then rotate the Mini Guide. So I am going to, I normally do this with the cane down at the proper angle, and I probably want it about there. So I'm going to push the lever back in so it's nice and firm so it doesn't move. And now when I walk, that Mini Guide is going to pick up objects right in front of me. And of course, with the button here on the Mini Guide itself, I can set this to whatever distance I want. Because remember the Mini Guide, you've got 3 settings. You can have up to different ones per 3 modes. So I've got mine set to 1, 2, and 4 meters. So every time I press this button, I switch between those modes. So it really is amazing. And then when I normally go walking along a bike track or a bit more bushy area, and I know there's going to be trees around, I then simply undo it, point it up a little bit so it's pointing above my head, set the Mini Guide to 1.5 meters, which is a good distance above my head, and then I know that when I'm tapping away with my cane, I've got protection in front of me, not only with the cane, but I've got protection with the Mini Guide going above my head. So it really is one of these devices that I wish I would have got when it first came out, because I use the Mini Guide all the time as a seeing eye dog user, just to check where things are sometimes with the seeing eye dog. So if you're interested about this absolutely fantastic Mini Guide holder that I keep waxing lyrical about, you can go to Vision Store at visionaustralia.org if you want to email the folks. The web shop is shop.visionaustralia.org, or if you want to talk to somebody about it at the Vision Store, then you can ring up the main Vision Australia number, which is 1300 847 466. And remember, it's the mini guide holder, and you will need a mini guide which is sold separately to use it with the holder. And as I say in all my videos and demos, thanks for viewing and listening, and bye for now.